If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Last time on Lawful Stupid.
So what happens is we got into that vegetable cart. My friend Christoph got into the cleanest potato sack he said he'd ever been in before. We made it to the plantation. I got a little frustrated because Christoph could not remember my name. Went to the Golden Hammer, had a little one-on-one with Yog about what we should do next. The boys showed up. We decided we should go to see Eckenbar at the Golden Buckle. Kind of a slimy character, but our last resort. We show up the Golden Buckle. We also run into a little boy named Dylan Martin, apparently a huge fan of ours, but we didn't have time to talk. We gave him some signatures, some pictures, and had to go. But we make it inside the Golden Buckle, and we see Eckenbar.
And so Eckenbar says again to you guys, or as a recap, kind of like in TV shows where it does the last few seconds of the last episode, he says, "It's you again."
Say it again, because Shane was like sitting on bubble wrap or something. That's Lawful Stupid.
We're not recording a podcast at all.
I'm sorry. I had to move. I had to readjust.
So you guys don't sit in leather chairs, peasants.
Sorry, just as many background noise as possible. So he says again. He says, "It's you again."
Did he say it that fucking hateful?
By the third time, I guess so. No, he says it in a more cheery voice, but after
It's you again.
I'll say, yeah. I haven't been here in a very long time, Eckenbar.
Yeah, not talking to you. Talking to the tiefling.
Yeah, it's I again.
Atlas, I'm pretty sure you've never been in this bar.
You're right. This place is too slimy for me, but your last resort. Christoph, Rowan.
Yeah, you know what? Your shovels stink.
That's not true.
They are used to shovel manure, so primarily is that function.
Christoph, Rowan, I'll handle the door. You boys handle the rest. And that's not a threat to you, Eckenbar. I'm going to talk. I'm not a good talker.
On his hilt.
No, I think he's literally going to repair your door. I think it's a little squeaky, and he's really good with hinges and stuff. I think that's what he's going to do.
Right. I knew a door once who did
it's
much.
Not even a thing. Not even a thing.
What can I do for you?
So, remember how I have that particular nuisance to both of us that I was trying to resolve?
Oh yeah, the same person that wants you all dead?
Well, at least put it in the prison cell. Like, stand next to wanted photo. Like,
oh no, that's a freebie. She wants you dead.
Yeah, that adds up. Anywho, so we have some proof. And I just show. I don't even fuck around. I just fucking pull out the
memory stone?
No, I just do it because it projects it. I activate it with my magic and project the image.
I love how we're retconning how these memory stones work, but I never.
That's how it works.
No. Well, I said you guys saw. I never. Anyways, the point is that's chill with me. I'm cool with that. In my mind, like you guys all just like saw it in your heads, but projecting works too. I think that's even better because then that retcons in the fact that Rowan's like, no, he just pointed it and it just worked. I swear.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was like. Let's do a play where we'll like project it on the stage. Otherwise, it'd be weird.
Okay, that's cool.
Everybody had a little weird dream.
Yeah. So why don't you describe the vision he sees?
He sees from a third person's point of view that we cannot see because we are basically assuming the role of that person. He sees Lady Trestle and Ambassador Shear having a heated debate about how it's Lady Trestle, and she's like, I know we want to get rid of him, but I didn't want to kill him. He is my husband. And she says, don't even worry about it, sugar baby doll. I'm gonna take care of this real good. Then we can be together forever.
That's a really good summary of how it went down. Paraphrased, of course, but that was really good. I like it. And so after it ends and it kind of like
kiss.
Blinks out, he goes, that adds up.
Absolutely. How do I use this to clear my name? I'm just at a loss on that part. Do you have any ideas?
No. But I'm sure we can come up with something.
Who else does the lady... I'm not her only enemy, surely. I mean...
Oh, you're definitely not. She has plenty of enemies.
Who's the most powerful one? Other than me, obviously.
Oh, my boss.
Yes, him! We should get him involved. He seems dope as fuck.
Yeah, no. We kind of had this conversation last time. What do you have to offer besides this evidence? Because it's circumstantial at best.
I mean, it's pretty clear cut, but I have to offer.
Well, let's be clear, because you saw the same thing I did. You have evidence against Ambassador Shear. Lady Trestle was pretty clear about that she didn't want him dead, just kind of wants him out of her life. It's not going to get you out of the whole conspiracy thing.
No, but the fact that she's in an adulterous relationship with a woman will definitely cast her from power.
She doesn't really have any power. I mean, like, she has influence, but she doesn't have any real power.
She'll be left... The Magister finds out that she's just been cheating on him, right? Just finds out that she's just in a relationship with Ambassador Shear, and they may be plotting against him. Is enough for him to separate from her, leaving her useless and discarded.
And so he, like, taps on his chin and he goes, okay, so what can you offer if I get my boss involved? What can you offer him?
I don't know what kind of stuff he likes. I've never shopped for him before.
How would you describe your boss?
Yeah, tell me what are his top. If he was on a desert island, what are the 5 things he would have to bring with him?
Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Servants.
Mm-hmm.
Gold again.
Got it.
A boat.
Mm-hmm.
And probably all of his belongings.
Say shovel, say shovel, say shovel. Oh,
we don't want any of those shovels. Listen, he's a man who... I mean, my boss, there's a reason I don't tell you his name.
All I'm saying is, all of the wealth in this town is funneled into one point. You guys are picking up the scraps. If we can do something to upheave the status quo, it leaves him just all this empty space, this vacuum in which he can seize very lucrative opportunities, because the money will only be funneled into the palace, leaving it right there for the taking. And I'd like to roll persuasion.
Okay, roll persuasion.
are you persuading Eckenbar
I'm
or
very good at this.
Dwayne?
I rolled an 18 plus proficiencies 3 plus, so that's 24.
Proficiency's only 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then it is 23.
And he kind of looks around and he says, I'll see if he'll take your case. I'll see if he wants to help. But that's about what I can do with what you're offering. Because you're not offering much other than a slight bargaining chip.
An opportunity.
Listen, guys. You think
I mean, help
you
me
know
out
more
here.
than
What
you
else
do.
does he want?
You think you know more than you do. You think you have a pulse. You're assuming that my boss doesn't already know about this conspiracy, doesn't already have something on her. I mean, he's pretty far-reaching.
I mean, obviously not if he's got enemies that are walking around. I'm not scared.
Neither am I.
Well, obviously, if you're on his payroll.
Duh.
Does this Atlas say that?
Yeah. I would also
What
like
else
to
is-
just
is
open
there
the door
anything
and
else?
peek out to see if anyone's coming.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
11.
Yeah, you're good. You don't
I'm
see
not a
anything.
rich man. I can't offer him great wealth, which appears to be all he's concerned with. The only thing I do have to offer is an opportunity to make more money than any single man could offer.
Well, I'll tell you what. My boss, he doesn't need money. He needs favors. So he can help you, or at least I can ask if he'll help you, and you'll need to help him.
And Kristoff Shindo is beholden to no man.
And neither is my boss. Money only
I-
goes so far. You're a nobleman. You understand this.
No, and I understand
Well,
when
we
a situation
don't
is
think
mutually beneficial to two parties, that it's typically in both those parties' interest to help the other out. If your boss doesn't see the clear symbiotic relationship we could have here and both profit, then
We're calling your bluff. If he had anything about this, he should have done something. If this is worth anything to him, he can just work with us. If it's not, then we don't have any business here.
I'll tell you what. Let me see the stone. Let me take it to him. We'll see what's going on.
I absolutely cannot do that.
Well, I will place this stone in one hand if you leave the other here with us.
I'm not leaving
I'm
you my
thoroughly
hand.
confused.
Did you ask? Are we chopping this guy's hand off?
We're not chopping my hand off. Absolutely not.
What does Foxwood say?
I'm just saying,
That's
how,
fucking weird.
that's how serious this bargain is if you want to get this stone from us. We need a hand.
I just listen. You're not meeting him.
Oh, we don't need to. If
But
you're
he
a
needs to
trusted
see the
advisor,
stone.
you go tell him. If you're trusted in who you say you are. Or are you just a bag of wind?
I imagine I'm as much of a bag of wind as you guys are.
Oh, but we've actually got proof, and it's in our hand. The thing in your hand, you're fucking tallywhacker right now.
That's true.
Is he physically holding his wiener?
He's like,
yes. It just,
He's like old
Got
man
a
who
point.
wear jogging shorts or overalls and just have
he's
their
like
hands
pretty
inside.
calm
them.
about this whole thing, and he says, "I don't need anything from you guys. You guys came to me.
What is the favor like? Is it just one of those anytime I need a thing, or
Favor's never a good thing.
Kristoff Shindo is beholden to no man.
I could hear what the favor if it's like, hey, make me a sandwich. Well, I'm down. I could do that.
Kristoff Shindo is beholden to no man. You can take the favor if you want. I'm not helping.
Let me hear the favor.
I mean,
You go
that-
ask him. You go ask him what the favor is.
I mean, the favor is that you owe him a favor. Again,
Well, I won't kill a person. I won't rob. Basically, won't do any of the slimy stuff you probably want me to do.
Yeah, I won't do anything I don't want to do. That's the extent of my favor.
That is my
I
moral
understand,
compass.
guys.
I won't do anything I wasn't going to do already.
I understand. I don't know what I can do to help you, though.
Let's let my team talk it over, boys. We pull him to the side. We're out of earshot, so whatever I have to roll or do to make that
Yeah,
a
that's
thing.
fine. You guys can huddle.
Okay.
It's fine. It's-
We just have a little huddle. Go
What
team.
if we?
He
What if we?
genuinely doesn't give a fuck about you guys, so...
What if we? What if we just lie to him? Say, well, yes, we'll do the favor, and then we don't do the favor. I mean, I guess we're back in the same boat we're in now.
That
Yeah,
goes against
except-
my moral code.
Not
But
only
at
that.
least-
Well, then we'll have
Murdering
people who
people's
aren't bound by.
fine.
When a man makes a moral obligation to another man, he has to follow through.
You said moral.
Yeah.
What if it's not moral to me? Well, you know what? Let's not get into this conversation right
It's not.
now. What? Who do you think this boss is? Oh, he's got to be somebody in town. It's not like
Probably
he'd
some
be.
doo-doo head. I don't care. Let's go. Well, I'm just
we-
going. I'm just going to the. I'm just going to the palace. I'm just going to.
All right. I
We
guess
can always
that's what
play
we do.
the church card. That's
I
on the
don't-
table.
No, I don't like that anymore. I'm just going to go to the castle, be like, "Hey, everybody," and I'm going to shoot my projection beam, let them see for themselves, and then if afterwards I'm arrested, I'm doing drive-by combat.
Okay, let's do it. I guess it's sort of thing that we're not thinking about all the other things. Let's do it.
Oh God, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's do it.
Adventure.
Okay.
Bye, Ekenbar.
And
Thanks for seeing
Ekenbar,
us.
he is like walking into the back room as you guys wave goodbye.
I want to slam his door, breaking the hand on the way out.
Okay, you slam the door. It's loud and angry.
Real loud or just like normal loud?
I mean, it's. I mean,
Can I roll for it?
decide. Sure, you can roll for it. Devin.
I just want to roll some dice, man. It's an 11. It's decently loud, I guess.
I don't know. It's like you shut the door because it was a strong wind.
It's literally one higher than average loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
You have to give it a little extra because the fucking door sticks.
Yeah, and in your head
That's right.
you hear your mom. You hear Alice's mom. Don't slam doors.
We don't slam doors. We don't hear.
Okay, so you guys want to go to the castle?
Yeah.
All right.
Stealthily. And
Not
watching
stealth.
for guards.
Okay, so you guys go to the castle. It's not far. You pass the
Come
church.
get me.
You go straight up to the castle, and outside Stan
Tringa.
sees you guys and is like, "Nope, not today," and starts walking into the castle. Guys, they're here.
Hey, Stan.
Fuck off!
That's
And so
had a
Trina
rough
comes
day.
running out,
Yeah.
and like she looks at you, Rowan, with like this
Motherfucker!
"fuck off" kind of face, and then looks at Atlas and Kristoff and is like, "What are you guys doing here? Not the place to be."
Wait, who is this? Who'd you say it was?
I'm very
Oh,
tired.
Chiringa.
You said she, so I was
Well,
totally
fuck
thrown
off.
off.
Apparently that's the thing. For some reason I can't remember that.
Okay.
Turing is a changeling.
Confirmed.
Aringa. I'm very tired. We're done now. This ends today.
Oh dear God. Okay. I'm gonna go get the Justicar.
Don't even bother.
Get the Magister.
He's
Yeah,
gone.
get the Justica.
He's gone. And like 4 other guards come out to greet you. And they brandish weapons. Give up.
Salutation, friends.
I hold my hands up. I just go, we're walking in there. We're seeing the Magister.
Okay, you're doing that in cuffs.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna walk. Wanted men aren't just walking into the castle.
Got my hands up, trying to be cool.
I want you to be
I'm
cool.
I'm gonna let you say no 2 more times.
Listen, you don't make the rules here.
That's one.
He starts to approach you.
Yeah, I'm attacking him.
Okay, all right. Let's roll initiative. You guys can fight the guards.
No, I'm getting my surprise attack round.
I mean, he's approaching you dangerously. You
yeah.
don't get a surprise round. Nice
Okay.
try, though.
But I'm drawn first because he's like, all right,
He's
let's be
got
cautious.
his
I'm just-
weapons out.
Yeah, but we're at I'm a distance. I can just flick a spell at him.
All right, man. I mean, like,
All right.
just gonna roll initiative.
All right.
I appreciate your intent.
That's an 11.
That's the fucking worst roll of the night.
22.
Yeah, Tobias Amos rolling up there.
Mine's 5.
Okay.
Shout out to Tobias Amos.
Miss you, bud. Don't mind me, just gotta roll for the 4 guards. Oh, they rolled shittily. Okay, Kristoff, you're first. You got
Yeah,
4
I got my
guards
hands up and I
marching
just flick out a nice knife, like ahead of time before everybody else, and like I'm doing like some sort of surprise action round.
for you. Sure.
And I throw a nice knife at the center guard.
Okay. It's been a while since we've done combat. Remind me, Ice Knife.
I roll an attack roll against his AC,
Okay.
and that is going to be a 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And then, fuck, now I need to look at it. I don't know what it's a D10.
Okay.
Came to me in a dream. So that's going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
And then everybody within 5 feet of him, including him, make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, which one were you doing? The one that was telling you to?
The one in the middle.
Yeah, the one. Okay. Well, there's 4, so I'm gonna do with the guy you were talking to.
Okay.
And it was 8 he took.
He took 8 damage, and
Okay,
then
everybody's-
reflexing.
Yeah,
dexterity.
Okay. I got a 19, and then I'm guessing your spellcasting is 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14. Okay, so one guy succeeds, and the rest fail.
It's 11 damage, and then half to the one guy who succeeded.
Damn!
Get it.
Beating up on these guards. And then that guy. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you throw this ice knife, and as much as he's prepared for it, he takes that first hit in the chest, and it's not great. It like sticks out of him, and then it explodes. And nobody's prepared for it except for the guy on the left who like throws up his shield in time to take most of the blast. At that point, that's your turn. So the guard in the middle right, they don't have any like.
I moved 30 feet back.
You move 30 back. Okay, you move 30 feet back. Got it. Okay, cool. So the guard in the, I mean, I think they're half movement speed. Do they get any weird shit like that, or 10 movement speed less, or not?
No. It's just ice damage.
Okay, so the guard on the middle right, sorry, middle left is the one who got hit by the knife. The middle right, he's going to run right up to you, Atlas, biggest threat, and he's just going to take a swing at you, man. Awesome. So he runs up to you, and I guess because he's covered in ice and everything like that, he just, like, falls flat on his face.
One.
Yeah, he just falls flat on his face. And he's going to use the rest of his turn to stand up.
Can I attack? I can't remember if you allow us to attack
No,
or
not on
no.
standing
Okay.
up.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's going to stand back up in front of you with the rest of his movement speed.
Okay.
But he's got to pick up his weapons and shit like that because he dropped them. Next is Atlas.
How far are his weapons dropped from him?
They're just right
to
at
me?
his feet. He just managed to get up in time in his 6 seconds, but left his sword and shield on the ground.
Okay. What will you allow me to do to kick the weapon towards Shane? Like to just move like in Shane's direction behind me.
The sword or the shield? I mean,
The sword.
okay. I mean, you can just do that in lieu of your half of your movement speed.
Okay.
Because I think you're proficient enough with your body to like kick a weapon.
No.
Yeah. And then I want to free action say Shane, or sorry, Shane, freaking
Well,
Shane.
let me say this. You can kick it. For every foot you kick it, that's how much movement speed you lose.
Okay, I would kick it all 30 back
Okay.
to him. Yeah,
Cool.
I'll do that. It's
Well,
fine.
I'm just setting that standard going forward.
cool.
If you like kick a weapon or something like that.
That's cool. I like that.
It is
Yeah.
good. I'll say, Kristoff, show him the vision, and then I will try to grapple that guy in front of me.
Okay, yeah. Make a athletics check.
18.
All right,
1920.
Let's see how he does.
Unnatural.
He's grappled.
Okay.
He is.
That
directly
is my turn.
Okay. Let me look at this sheet. All right. So the guard on the far left, who took the least of the damage, he's going to run up to Rowan, and he's going to take a swing at him. Oh, much better. How does a 19 do?
Super hits.
All right, cool. You're gonna take 8 slashing damage. So he's like gonna run up to you and just strike you across the chest. And as he does that, he said, "You should have just gave up," and swings at you. As it hurts, that's his turn. Now it's your turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yep, you're
With a
next.
5?
Yeah. The
Shit.
guards all rolled pretty shittily.
Alright, what are the guards wearing?
Metal armor? I mean, I know you're getting that.
Yeah, that one that done took a swing at me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, his armor getting real hot.
Okay, so what does he have to do to avoid that?
He can't.
That seems really fucking OP.
Yeah, because unless he can take off his armor, like I have to concentrate on it, but unless he can take off.
So he just has to like
What is the spell
focus
called?
heat metal.
Heat
Yep.
metal? Okay. Man, that just feels so broken that you just fucking cast it.
Yeah, it is.
Heat metal. Alright.
Yeah, like I can heat up a sword and he could just drop it, but if I heat up that armor, you can't just drop it.
You can cause the object or any creature attacks 2d8 fire when you cast a spell. Wow, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a second level spell, which is okay, but if a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if he can. If he doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls. Oh, he's not holding it, he's wearing it. Okay. Alright, roll 2d8 fire damage. Fucking broken ass. Spell.
5. So 7 total.
Okay. Yeah, he's fucking not great. He's in a whole lot of pain. He's had fire and ice. Burn him up real good.
And then I whisper back, maybe you should have thought twice.
Fire and ice. Should have thought twice. That's the name of this episode. Write it down.
Done.
So, is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, because I don't want to get an attack of opportunity
Okay.
moving back.
So the guard that took the ice knife to the chest, he's up, and he's going to run up next to his buddy who's now on fire, essentially, and he's gonna take a swing at you. Uh, 14.
Does not.
Okay, so he comes up and takes a swing at you and just kind of misses. He's trying to avoid his pal, but, you know, it is what it is. And the last guard, who was on the far right, he's going to run up to assist his buddy who's being grappled, and he's going to take a swing at Atlas. And I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Yes.
I wish I could roll like Shane. I swear, every time Shane rolls for NPCs, it's like 19, 47, 32, and I'm like...
I never rolled a 47.
You did
Yeah.
like in the 30s when we were fighting
was
that
pretty high.
dragon.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I'm assuming that hits.
Yep.
Okay. And you take 5 slashing damage. So he like runs up while you're grappling this other guy and just takes a good swing. And because you're grappled, distracted, you just take the hit.
All right.
And it's Kristoff's turn again.
Colin responds, "You fools were innocent," and I'll activate the stun.
Okay, cool. How the fuck do I resolve that in combat? Because it takes forever to get going.
I mean, do they stop and watch, or do they keep fighting? That's the question.
Popcorn? Root beer?
Yeah, all the light in the world dims down. Just that plays. Everybody stops.
IMAX,
The
get the
spotlight
glasses.
comes down. Yeah. No, I mean, I think the grappled guy watches it for sure. Because like, what else is he doing with his life? One guy's worried about. That's hard. I think they casually are watching it, but not the guy on fire is definitely not paying attention to it. For sure. Yeah, I mean,
Can I change my Colin response? I didn't know how this was gonna work.
So here's what I'll tell you. If you do that, you can roll a performance check to try and get their attention. Because I don't want you to just do an action and not have it. So if you do that, you can roll a performance check, and they'll do a wisdom check against it, or not a wisdom, constitution for like what would be concentration? Is that wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yeah. So they would roll a wisdom check to stay concentrated on the fight at hand. So that's
Yeah,
up
I can
to
do
you.
that.
Okay, cool. And all 4 of them are within view, so.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, well, we'll see if anybody gets a nat 20 to combat it. Because, I mean, it's narratively...
I feel bad.
No,
I'm rolling
well, we
very
got 1
well.
nat 20. It narratively... We got 2. And I waste them on this
What?
bullshit.
That's awesome.
Not for me. So, I like to think...
I mean, can we go down to tie modifiers?
No, because this is so narratively. I don't think that makes
Okay.
sense. Because the guy on fire doesn't pay attention. That just makes sense. That's his. And then the guy being grappled obviously does watch. So the guy trying to free the grappler is not paying attention. The guy on fire is not paying attention. But the other two guys, on their turn, will accept this image.
Then can I still change my call and response because I didn't know how this was going to work?
Sure.
I'm just going to say, play down arms.
Okay, cool.
I'm talking to my boys. I'm talking
No,
to my
I
team.
get that, and they dead silent.
Okay, good. Thanks. Appreciate the response, boys.
Okay. All right. So it's the guard who's being grappled's turn, and so he watches the first 6 seconds of that, and he kind of looks, and he says, "What is that, guys?" And that's what he does with his turn. He tries to get their attention. Let's see how well he does. Not great. Welcome to... Here's the downside of me rolling low.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Next up is going to be Atlas. Yep.
I will call out to this guy and say, we're not guilty, and we're here to prove that. And then I'll let him go.
Grappling?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll let it...
If you want to, you can roll
Yeah.
a persuasion check. All right.
Yeah. Please be good. 16. That's pretty good. Well, because I do have 17 and plus 1 persuasion.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You didn't need that much. He was already enthralled.
I'll let go, and I will, because I haven't pulled a weapon out at all yet, and then I'll just kneel down, put my hands up, and will ready an attack. So if someone,
you've already done it.
No, that's action.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You've already done an action.
Yeah.
So you're
All right.
down on your knees. No, don't worry. I like this. I like that this is going. Next up is the guard that's on fire. And he looks over to Atlas kneeling. He kind of sees the image at the same time because of his buddy trying to get his attention. And he looks dead at you, Rowan, and says, "Turn off the spell and we'll talk." And you have an option right now to stop the spell or not. You're muted.
Yeah, I'll break concentration.
Okay, when you break concentration, the combat breaks. Because he kind of like grabs his buddy here and he goes, wait, we need to see what's going on. And so they start watching this memory. And as they do that, you see the Justicar and Chiringa like coming out of the entrance. And Justicar Spawn says, "What is the meaning of all of this?" And kind of sees you guys. Everyone inside. And you guys have seen, like, there's this crowd forming from the people who just see this fight break out.
The people have a right to see this, Justicar.
Inside! You broke up.
Yes, Father.
Okay.
And so the guard that was on fire kind of like starts walking. He's like limping. He goes, "Anyway, I can go to the Physiker." And Jessica looks at how beat up he is and goes, "Yeah, before you die on my fucking watch." And so two of the guards, one limps in and another guard helps him get to the Physiker, and the other two come with you guys and Chiringa. Chiringa's like the last one to go inside, and the Justicar, like, as he sees everyone move, he just turns around and walks inside, like, that confident that things are going to go his way. And so as you guys go in, Chiringa, like, shuts the doors. And the doors to the castle typically stay open because there's enough guards blocking them, but he shuts the doors and kind of, like, slides a locking bar across it, which I don't know the technical name for that, but makes
Sounds
sense.
good.
Crossbar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crossbar. Sounds great. So he puts that across the door, and he turns around and goes, "You guys just had to do it the way you wanted to do it." Making a
Well, we had
fucking
so many options.
Making a commotion in town, probably not the best one.
I
And
just wanted
Justicar
to
goes,
see them-
"Shut up! This is the part where I talk."
It was a little testy.
And he looks at you, Kristoff, and goes, "In the middle of town. Really?
I don't appreciate your tone, Justicar.
I don't appreciate this. This is ridiculous. Everybody, in my quarters. And he looks at the two other guards, and he goes, "You're not anybody." And they kind of look at him and walk back to the front gate, like the door. They don't open the door or anything like that. They just sit back at their post. And Chiringa kind of like looks at them too, because he's like leaning against the door, very relaxed in all of this, and goes, "I'd probably listen to him, guys," and steps forward and starts walking past the Justicar to his office. And inside the castle, like the nobles who normally do like politics shit, they just are frozen still. Like one of those like, you ever
Oh
seen?
shit.
Yeah,
It's a no shit moment.
Because he doesn't normally freak the fuck out on people. And so they're all just frozen. And, I mean, you see these noblemen, and you see one guy in particular that's, like, holding papers, and you can see his hands shaking, but he's not stepping at all. And Justicar goes, "You three, go." And motions for you to follow Chiringa.
He points. He's standing still. He points ahead to Chiringa.
Yeah, he points to follow.
I quickly move to catch up with Chiringa
Yeah.
Yes.
because I'm going to pull him aside and talk to him.
And so, Chiringa, you want to pull Chiringa aside? Is that who you want to do? Or Justicar as he follows up?
Yeah. No, Chiringa.
Okay, so you're catching up, but you hear Justicar turn around to everyone and goes, "What are you looking at? Go!" And then you hear everyone start moving again. And you see Justicar slowly starting to make his way in the hallway. So you can catch up to Chiringa before he makes it into the hall.
Chiringa. I know it's hard to believe, but I don't know if we can trust the Justicar.
Really, Kristoff? What has he done to make you think that?
Chiringa. Whose memory did we just watch?
I don't know. I didn't get to see the whole thing. Let's get in the office and I might actually know. Listen,
I'm just saying keep an open mind.
I always keep an open mind. That's why I still have my head in this bullshit political world.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's the same reason I believed Renoir about the bullshit key.
God, it's so much easier just to stab people.
Oh, come
It's
again.
So much easier.
Dude, what with the Renoir?
Now's not the time. If you guys make it out of this, we'll super talk about the key and all the shit he was telling us.
Noted.
Yeah, everything's cherry.
Okay, cool. And she, like, opens the door to the Justicar's office and motions in.
He does.
He gestures.
Oh, he. I thought I said he. Wah, wah.
I love it.
I don't know. I don't know why I can't break that. I think Chiringa just sounds feminine for some reason in my brain.
Well, you know, he hasn't followed us or liked anything we had in a long time,
Yeah.
and I wonder why.
I
Yeah.
I know.
It is what it is.
All
You guys
right.
Go in the office, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Chiringa follows you. I'm just gonna fucking use the name. Never worry about pronouns ever again.
They. Just all
They.
neutral.
They.
It. And then Justicar walks in behind you and slams his door. And, like, you feel the room shake when he slams it. And he goes, "Okay, so that was super fucked up."
I know,
the
can you
middle-
believe it? We found proof.
No, yeah, you found a memory stone. Can you play it? Please?
I do.
Okay. So he watches it, and Chiringa watches it, and he goes, "Well, this is the letters I paid for, but that'll do, I guess."
Seem familiar?
No, no. He like laughs like a hearty old man. Like he has murdered kobolds and men alike, and just breaks down laughing and goes, "No, Kristoff, it does not seem familiar. It's not my memory. But
Alright.
thanks. Listen,
Do you know who it belongs to?
listen, we paid her for letters. We paid that woman for letters.
What woman?
Scarlett Johansson? Is that her name?
No, we paid Cinda.
Oh, yes, in the Firestone.
Yeah, we paid her for letters.
Well, I just got some questions because these aren't letters. They aren't letters, and they're in memory, and they would be Cinna's memory because she's all fucked up. She
So-
don't hang out in the castle.
Okay, calm down. What happened when you went to her? Now, I get that I didn't tell you were looking for letters, but time was kind of the essence. I wanted you to get out.
I'm pretty sure. If I had to guess, what happened was Rowan nailed her.
He did. He certainly did.
you hear Chiringa go, wait, what?
For the last time,
Stuck her
that
good.
didn't happen. It was very
Plowed her like
respectful.
a rich field.
It was
Oh,
respectful and tasteful.
or maybe it wasn't, and that's why she gave her that stone instead of the letters you paid for.
And Justicar goes, listen, come on, that's pretty rude. She's a
No, the business was happened beforehand.
Then pleasure, we presume.
It was a pleasure talking to her. She's a lovely lady. And I wish you guys could
what
see
else
Bianca's
happened
comfort.
besides Rowan hitting on her?
Nothing. She just was like, he has a box and he brings things in it. But sometimes he leaves money.
I bring things in a box?
He says you bring stuff to her box.
I've never visited her in my life.
It's normally Rowan's job.
Yeah, she said you specifically bring things there for her to keep.
No, I've never been there in my life.
So you
Not
can
at her
see why
house.
I'm a little suspicious and confused.
I'm confused as well. Did you see anyone else in town? Anything else fishy?
Yeah,
yeah,
there was kids missing.
Okay, that's a red flag.
Treeman. There's a treeman.
Yes. It was really weird.
Those are treemen. Okay. That's different. Not.
Delicious jalapeno poppers.
Oh, just
Oh,
Mama,
I've heard they're
Mama
great.
can bake
Yeah.
'em. Mhm.
oh my
Great.
god.
I'll bring you some next time.
Oh yeah, that'd be maybe next time you're not in trouble. Okay.
Actually, I
by-
think I might
by
still
the
have
I,
a couple.
I'm not sure. Oh, you didn't hear the thing I said earlier to Taringa. He must not relay that. This ends today.
The whole you being wanted thing? Yeah, we're gonna have to do
Yes.
something about that. You just showed up in the castle,
Yep.
making a fuss. You almost killed a guard.
Yeah, I let them say no twice.
But did he die?
I mean, not yet.
Okay,
Who knows if
he's-
he'll succumb to his wounds?
Oh, he'll be fine. I seriously just stood there. He's fine.
He looked a little worse than stood there.
He wasn't doing great. No.
I mean, he wasn't doing great, and that was with me standing there. So let's get this resolved.
Ooh, nice.
That's a burn.
Oh my god, that was great.
Oh, thank you. I'm setting that up all the time.
No one's ever said that before. You've created a new format of joke. Think about it. Somebody gets a roasting burn on someone. They go, go to the burn word, call the physica. Oh,
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
it's like- oh.
what a great
Right.
thing you've invented.
Okay, so Taringa, go get the Magister.
Please.
And so
And thank you.
Taringa, again, pretty relaxed, goes, You sure? Yes, Taringa, I'm sure. Go get the Magister. And Taringa says, whatever you say, boss. And walks out of the office. And the Justicar says, okay, I think Taringa's in on it. No, I'm just kidding.
Son of a bitch, I quit the podcast.
No.
no. Justicar says, okay, so she says I brought her gifts that I've been there?
Yes.
So we were told.
Pretty fucking troubling. Okay, well, we're gonna have to sort that out, and I'm gonna need to get my gold back, but that's okay. That's another day's work.
Yeah, I didn't mean to move in on your squeeze or anything.
Nope,
know you
never
got-
met her.
Bumping old ugliness.
Sick burn. You're
I
right,
don't
it
know.
does work. That's
got sick
beautiful.
burns.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
that was.
No,
that was not
It's
it.
I don't
because
think
they're
you
both
used it right.
ugly. I love it.
Don't think you used it right, Justicar. You don't get it.
You don't get it, and that's sad.
And he goes,
Oh.
you know, there's a time when everyone feels old. That's today.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is the youngest you'll ever be.
So, how long is it gonna take for the match to get here?
I mean, he's in the castle. Won't take super long. Anything you guys want to tell me before he gets here?
That if this goes south, I'm requesting trial by combat.
Oh.
Oh, how
Okay.
does that work here? Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, give us some deets before we.
Well,
Yeah, what if I'm his champion and he's my champion, and then we just do
Fight
this
to a
big
draw.
loot? Yeah, to where
Oh,
we only
no.
have to have one
you
win.
misunderstand how it works here. You don't get to choose a champion. You have to fight.
Oh, I get to fight the Magister directly? That's
No,
baller.
he gets to choose the champion.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
not great.
no, I'm a noble. I should be able to pick a champion. Like commoners obviously can't in feudal law, but as a noble, I should actually be able to choose a champion.
You can bring that up with the matches. The problem is you're not a noble from here.
Don't have to be.
That's true. I've seen
That
his sigils.
May be how
It's
silence
beautiful.
works, and I'll vouch for you because you are a noble of silence. But
'Cause I plan on choosing you as my champion.
awkward because he normally chooses me.
Great, then I'm gonna choose fucking Ambassador Shear.
Oh, yes.
I think you're not understanding
I
what
don't
combat
die
rules are
alone.
and non-combat rules are, but that's okay. And he kind of like scratches his head and he goes, yeah. So basically, the Magister can approve or deny your trial by combat. It's something that Orenthal allows but does not enforce.
Seems a little one-sided.
Well, it ends with trial by combat.
I mean,
you
the
allow it or
noble
not.
system isn't exactly meant for commoners, now is it?
Not a commoner.
I wouldn't know. Not typically in trouble.
Hey, would you learn from that book?
Yeah, you think cool? Still, it might come in handy.
Actually, Findle and I looked over it, and we might actually have a way out of this.
You didn't want to start with that?
Out of this, like,
Way to bury the lead, my dude.
Remember the whole stealthy thing? And you guys just rolled up on the castle with a video?
We were gonna do a play.
Not a video, but anyways. With a memory
so-
stone?
Well, carry on.
Yeah, so my point is, Findle, that book, basically he can cast a spell and kind of see the images or the after images of what transpired in a room.
Oh boy, if only I could do that. Activates memory stone.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
but that's a
man.
very specific memory. He can like cycle through like the last 48 hours of a room. If
I
it
shake the
works
stone,
way
it
we
doesn't
think
change.
if
That's
only
fair.
I could do that and I pull out the loot.
Oh, God.
Nice.
And just then,
That
no.
was a sick burn.
So he goes, now if it works the way we think it is, but I mean, it's an old book and an old spell, so we're kind of doing some guesswork here.
Well, you're an old man, so it sounds like a hat trick.
That's a sick burn right there.
Why do I want to help you again?
Oh,
Just save the Magister. You just want
Because we're going to say you were an accomplice. Now you're in it.
Well,
He
also
like,
to
looks
save
at the desk, looks at you.
I'm
goes,
kidding.
Hold on, I'm the Justicar? You guys are nobodies?
I'm a noble.
He's a
Still
noble
not
bot.
important here.
he's a noble. He's a very respected blacksmith,
And-
and I will.
Christoph, what did you tell me about your nobility?
Oh, got it.
He goes, listen, I want to be on your side. And he looks at Ronan and goes, stop being a dick.
What? I'm
But
not being
you
a
guys
dick.
aren't
Just
making
speaking
it
my
easy.
mind.
Yeah, well, your mind sucks.
Well, your attitude sucks.
I've been dealing with you guys. Jeez.
Sick burn.
Like I said, it ends today. Soon as the Magister walks through that door, any second now.
Any moment, he's
And
going
so
to
the
come right through
Magister
that door.
busts through.
Oh,
like-
neat.
Yeah. 'cause-
Perfect timing.
Yeah. So, this is the first time you've seen the Magister, and he
What's that?
is, he's a gnome. He's got short green hair. He's got like a 5 o'clock shadow. He clearly hasn't, gotten a lot of sleep.
green?
What?
Is it green?
Oh, absolutely. You know, matches the upstairs. He's dressed in like some fine ass clothing too, though. Despite the lack of sleep, despite what's going on, he's still looking like top notch. And he says, "Okay, what's going on in here?"
Shit, your wardrobe, dog. It's on fire.
he like looks at you and goes, "Thanks."
Also, yeah.
My Lord Magister, my name is Christoph Shindo, and I'm here to inform you that your wife is plotting your death.
Right, knew that. Why
I
are
have
you
proof.
guys the ones on the hook for this?
Oh, because she's trying to murder us.
Great.
I want to try persuasion.
So
and I
really,
wanna
we're pretty much cousins.
And I want to say to him, Eckenbaugh told us that you would be able to help us out of this situation. 'Cause you're
that's
his boss.
deception.
Whatever it is.
No, it's not persuasion, it's deception.
12. Oh, wait, I get +1? 13.
And he says, Eckenbar? Like golden buckle Eckenbar?
Yes.
Guy doesn't know his ass from his face.
That's what we said.
It's
too.
kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're one and the same.
You guys have a lot of experience with his ass,
Mostly is. Why we wouldn't
Well,
know.
you hear
It's
Justin
very
Gore
much the
go,
same.
Sick bird? Question? Do you go, listen,
This guy gets it.
He gets it.
listen. Yes, I know she wants me dead. That's not new. I know she's with the ambassador. I get it. I've seen it. I'm not oblivious to these things. I mostly don't care about her boning the ambassador. The whole killing me thing, not great.
Why don't you do something about it?
Well, that's a new thing. Her wanting me dead.
Oh,
That's new. I was really concerned when there were 3 people suddenly that I've never even seen wanted for my murder or potential murder.
Yeah, it looks like this. And I show him the thing.
And that makes 3 more of us.
The
I was
wanted
surprised.
Or the memory?
The memory thing.
Okay. He watches it and he says, problem is, she doesn't say she wants me dead here. The bitch.
Ambassador Shear does.
Oh yeah, we're totally gonna deal with her. That's gonna be great. I still have to deal with my wife.
Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII,
I
Oh,
am.
Moogie sounds great. What does he do?
Killed his wives.
Oh,
A lot of them.
was it legal?
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's in charge.
Just a car, and he's kind of shaking his head. Can't do that. It turns out.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're already being framed. What you do is, you say, "Hey, I'm trying you for the attempted murder of my life," and I go, "Roger that. As a noble from the land of silence, I demand trial by combat." And you go, "Granted." I go, "As a noble, I'm granted to choose any champion I please." And you go, "Granted." And I go, "I choose your wife." And then, even though it pains you to do it, you gotta enforce the law of the land. And then you choose Svan, and he murders the shit out of you.
And he looks.
And we get you a new
the
smoking hot
Justicar,
girlfriend.
and the Justicar shakes his head, and he's, yeah, no, I can't make you fight my wife. That's gonna look really frowned upon in front of the other nobles.
You're right. We won't. Not Svan. He's too big. Rowan murders your wife.
I mean, I'm
She
not
might have
in
a
love with
chance
the
against
idea.
him.
Oh, even better, Renoir. We need to talk to him anyways. That's his ticket. If he wins, he gets
Oh
out.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Listen, guys.
And we get you a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Listen, I love that idea. One of my mistresses can be my wife. No, that's a terrible idea. Wives are
Yeah,
not.
you
Yes.
Don't do that.
We'll take you out clubbing. We know all the spots. We'll introduce some really nice people. Have a few drinks here. What happens?
You know what?
Oh, the moldy
Honestly,
boot. Oh,
We know this girl named Allison who is just an absolute
Just-
delight.
Do
Oh,
you like
nice.
hard
Great.
biscuits?
she cooks great.
Not so much, but she's great.
You'll learn to love them.
I have nice chefs here in the castle. Maybe she'll enjoy the lavish life. I digress. I can't have you guys fight my wife. That's going to look terrible.
No, Renoir will.
But the thing is that you don't have a choice, right? Because
But I
tricked
do. I have like power and the say in it. I'm kind of the judge.
But I'll trick you, and everybody will be like, "Oh, it's that devious tiefling tricked him." But it's the law. He chose the impassable judgment and the law of the land over the love of his life. He's such a great and brilliant leader. We should get him a new girlfriend who's like 2 times as hot.
And the
Wait,
Justicar kind of
wait.
just kind of like daydreaming almost. Because I mean, we could probably just lock everyone up and then call for
Fire?
Yuri and have Yuri bring in investigators. We could do that. And the magician goes, oh, that'll take way too long. I don't want to wait for that. And then we have to lock up these poor guys, and frankly, I don't think Renoir wants that.
The real question is, can you pardon us right this moment?
You guys brought Renoir in, remember?
Yeah.
He probably want to be in the same jail cell as you.
Oh, I thought like he was like cared about our well-being and wanted us to be free. I was like, all right.
No, he doesn't want to be in the same jail
nice
cell with the people that beat him up. Sorry, what did you say, Atlas?
Well, can you pardon us right this moment if you have all this power? Who put the posters up? Can't you just get them down?
Listen, Atlas. It is Atlas, right? Looks at the poster, looks at you, and goes, yeah, I think that's it. Power is a fickle thing. You only have as much power as people allow you to have. So while I am appointed with power, if I do something so crazy that somebody wants to murder me, I don't exactly have a lot of power, do I?
They already want to murder you. We're trying to stop that. But you seem to want to have a crazy wife hanging
don't
around.
Want that either. Just kind of want to get out of this squeaky clean. Want to get out looking like the good guy in the up and up.
How do you propose that? Because Christoph had a great idea.
Okay, it's fine. I got it. That one's too public, too dramatic.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we'll just abduct your wife in the middle of the night. We're already villains. We'll just be villains. And we'll be for the greater good, and then we'll start our own life as anti-heroes.
And he says, I kind of like that, but I think I have a better idea. Justicar, could you do me a favor? Go fetch Fendel. And the Justicar kind of looks
Oh, please,
at you.
no, there's no need.
No.
Everything like it's fine.
The
Kill us
Justicar goes,
We'll start new
yeah,
lives.
fine.
We'll start new lives. It's okay.
You want me to leave you here with these guys? Yes, it'll be fine. Just post a guard outside the door. It's fine.
Oh, no.
And Justicar goes, are you sure, Magister? Yes, it'll be fine. And so the Justicar leaves the room, and, you hear him call a guard over to post the door, and he shuts it. And Magister says, okay, great. Can't exactly say what I want to say in front of the Justicar. He's a man of the law. So, here's what we do. What?
We do that abduction thing I was talking about. But
Oh, no, you guys are innocent. No, that's crazy. I don't want to do that to you. And nor do I want to pay for that. So, my point being, I know somebody. And he owes me a favor. So, he'll abduct her.
Confirm or deny your Eckenboss boss. He does that.
Yeah,
whole
you're absolutely
thing.
the boss.
You can just say it. It's fine. We're all friends here.
I'm absolutely not Heckenbach's boss. But his
Do you know?
boss owes me a favor.
Oh,
Well, that's just a sticky wicket, isn't it?
Listen, politics, every city you've ever been at, and you're a noble, you understand. Royalty is always hand in hand with crime. They allow just enough to go across that it doesn't bother their business.
You say what you want about nobles, but in the kingdom of silence, we do things the proper way. The only people we harm is each other.
That's true. That's why your father's the king still?
Nope. Super just died. Natural causes.
Sure,
Super fine.
sure. So
Wait,
why aren't you
are
there
you-
rolling?
Because my brother is a dirty traitor. But like I said, we only harm each other. We leave the people out of it.
Oh, I leave the people out of it too.
You say you let all this crime
I let crime go that I can stand.
through. I don't.
It's fine. Listen, you can't bust everyone. That's gonna cost me lots of money.
He's saying it's a controlled burn.
It is a controlled burn. This guy gets it.
He gets it.
He gets it.
Finger guns.
That seems dangerous. What
Finger
I pull out.
guns.
I pull out ink and quill and a piece of paper. And I'm just writing notes.
Don't appreciate that. That looks suspicious what you're writing there, friend.
Memoirs.
That's strange.
He just wants. He wants to go back and be king of silence, and he wants to just kind of have.
I need to know
a book of the best
noble
things.
from you. Because you know all the tools, and it'll help me later.
Why do I want to keep you guys out of this again?
Because we're innocent.
I think the only innocent one here is you, Orc.
No, they're innocent too. They're just playing hard to be free.
Hard to love.
Yeah, that's probably a reason there's no one you love traveling with you. That makes sense.
Atlas travels with me.
Again, I'm elated to hear that.
And so he says, "Okay, here's the deal. How do I get away with pardoning you boys and my wife getting kidnapped at the same time without it looking real bad for me?"
You just pin it on Swan.
No.
Oh, you can't do
No,
that.
that's fun. If we pin it on Taringa, obviously he's a perfect pin.
No.
Okay. No, of
Who?
course he's
Who do we pin it
No,
on?
nobody. Here's who we pin it on.
The lover.
Renoir.
Oh, no, that's a dumb idea. I've got it. We pin it on the ambassador. We actually have proof of her wanting to leave with her. In fact, maybe we pin it as they run away together.
Perfect. But really they're in like a will.
Oh no, I'm super gonna have them both killed.
Perfect. I'm on board. Let's do it.
Okay, great. That's
How
how
do
we
we have-
stop the episode.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. 3 lives for 2. Perfect.
Yeah, this can surely never go wrong. Before we do the outro, boys, go ahead and tell me what's your experience marks? How you guys doing? Where you guys at?
18.
When 1950.
It's been so long, I don't even remember.
Okay, so you're at level 1 again. Got it.
Yep, that's how it goes. I'm a level 10. Okay.
Yeah. So alright, let's just pull up my notes.
You're just gonna make us level 5?
No, I'm not.
I'm at 1925.
Reminder
Got it.
that we have in April, like the second week of April, that episode with Maypri.
What?
Yeah. No, it's fine. I already know how to deal with that. We'll talk about that off air.
Sweet. Oh, we're still on here?
Yeah, we're still on air because we have to do an outro. I asked to know what your experiences are so I could dole some out, but if you don't want any experience...
1925. I'm at 1925, exactly.
I'm at
Shane goes, "Listen, here's my number."
17,500.
I'm at 1800. I'm super low, I guess.
Yeah, I think they got a little bit, Devin got a little bit for being true to character, and Shane got a little bit for finding some items. So here's what I'm gonna dole out experience for. I'm gonna give Rowan 350 experience for being an asshole to every character he meets, because that's
Yay.
really true to his character. Not that I actually want to reward that, because it's really frustrating. But 350 experience for you. Atlas, you're gonna get 250 for just kind of progressing through
Nice.
here. And doing
Nice,
your
got
thing.
finishes last.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you played your character. We didn't do anything super Atlas-y. And Shane, I'm gonna give you 325, mainly because you had a really interesting plan, but I feel like you could have done more with that, playing true to your character. I think Ruin did the best and literally being a dick to everyone he met.
To be fair, I was only a dick to people that were pieces of shit.
I mean, the Justicar's not a piece of shit, though. Like, he's literally on your side trying to help you out.
He's been
I still-
very difficult.
I still don't think that you understand my character, and which why you don't think that I'm playing true to him, but oh.
No. So, but I get that. I only have the perception you give me, so that's what I'm doling out experience for, right? Who knows? One day when you drop this big reveal and I totally understand your character and you're sitting on another 10,000 experience out of nowhere, boom. But I can only play with the perception I have, just like you guys don't know what happened while Findle was in the castle and/or while you guys were gone from the town. Like,
Or that Justicar Swan was the person with the memory.
no, he super wasn't. Like, I'm just gonna give it to you, and because it's always been there, Gnome Gate, bro.
I thought about that, but then I don't know. So I just feel like you would have told me that my perspective was much lower than I was used to when I was envisioning this from the point of view. That I was like on an even level to the gnome, which is much shorter than I am. I thought you would have given me that hint, unless I was a normal Tallman.
You have to remember that what is Magistrate Tressel's wife?
A gnome.
So it would all look normal to you?
Right, but not how But I've interacted with Lady Tressel, so
Yeah.
it would look very weird to me.
Yeah, I don't know that you would have put. I don't know. I didn't give that to you as anything.
Because you didn't think I was going to go so far down the rabbit hole. That makes sense.
That's fair. I was just thinking like you see a memory, not necessarily going, okay, all right, cool. Now the memory's lower in a room than you would be like used to. But that's fair. All right, cool. So let's do the exit to this bad boy. Let's wrap it up. So thanks for listening. Thanks, Chiringa.
Thanks,
Sorry
everybody.
that you're
Yeah,
gender
you're also...
fluid in my mind for some reason. I apologize for that. Despite me admitting that I'll never be able to keep that in my head for some reason. I don't know why. It is what it is, and I apologize.
Everyone's just great.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for listening. We appreciate the time. And I don't know, it's probably hour episodes that you spend listening to us on car rides or breaks, coffee breaks, or when you're mad at your boyfriend or girlfriend and you need something else to do.
The new tagline for Lawful Stupid: when you're mad at your boyfriend and or girlfriend and need something else to do, listen to Lawful Stupid. Boom.
Speaking of boyfriends and girlfriends, we're recording this the day before Valentine's Day. And I just want to say that everyone who's listening to this episode at any point, past, present, or future, you're like my biggest Valentine. And I'm just so horny for you.
I want to say that
Whoa.
I love my fiance. And the audience is cool too, but you know,
I'll say I love my wife.
If listens to this, then
If my wife doesn't listen to this episode, then she's not included in that list, and she knows.
I don't have to call out my love for my wife. That's just implied, and going to work and my everyday life. You guys are just making it cheap, and I feel really bad about that.
I don't have to say it because she gets to eat food every night.
First of all, I was pandering to our audience.
I haven't like left her in a ditch or made her homeless, so she knows I love her.
I put half-eaten chicken bones in her trough every night. She knows she's loved.
Sucks the marrow right out of those bad boys.
Look, Scott's known me for a long time, and anything I don't like, I just don't do. So
awkward. Okay, cool. Thanks. If you want to follow us on Twitter, which is Stupid Lawful, Facebook, and Instagram is Lawful Stupid. Follow us. We post sometimes. We posted right before we recorded. We do have an episode with Maypri coming up, which is it'll be a while for you guys because of the way we kick out episodes, which ironically, hopefully will get faster as I get more shit going on. I already have some software making my life easier today. But that being said, Maypri is a player from another podcast. We're kind of doing this thing where she guest stars. Will not be related to their podcast at all as far as like stories concerned, but it'll be fun. So thanks for listening, guys. We love playing. You guys want to say anything else before we wrap up this bitch?
I think there's really only one way to end it, which is...
Thank you.
My baby takes the morning train. She works from 9 till 5, and then she takes another home again to find me playing Dungeons and Dragons every other week.
Happy Valentine's Day! Belated.
Love you, mean it.
You should have been the bard.